Third rod I'd have rigged up is definitely a jig all the time. This year our biggest fish did come on the jig. Every year it's different. Some years it's the Senko Texas rig. Other years it's the 10-inch worm that really gets them. Other years it's the creature bait. Other years it's the jig. So you gotta have 3 of those tied up, dial it in, and then stick with that one that they're biting on. Definitely a flip and jig, a jig and pig is very, has a long history of producing big fish. This is, I like to rig it as compact as possible. This is a chunk designed for this. I like to rig it tight, right up. I'll show you. It just looks more bulky to me. So that's the way I like to rig it, like that. Another setup I like is definitely a creature bait. I get the biggest hook that I can. I'm either going to throw a big creature bait or a big 10-inch worm on this. And this one is rigged with braid, but I'm Texas rigging it. And just going through the front here. It's the same way you do a worm. And I mean, all my baits are hooked up this way. And then you've got the weight there. And that'll get through the weeds, So, and again, I'm using heavy equipment. I got a heavy rod here. This is actually a swim bait rod, the 7.9 heavy power rod. And this is one of the rods that I've used in tournaments. And you're watching this video of me landing fish. This is the exact, these are the exact setups that I'm using for this technique. So those are all the techniques that you want to be using, and we've narrowed it down to those. Now the big work on your part is to find those spot on the spots. It takes some time. You're going to see a weed flat, and maybe it's near a channel, but it's going to be up off that that channel on a weed flat, and maybe there's a hump or a contour line. You'll be able to see thicker weed clumps and then lighter weed clumps, and so it's your job to find out where are they positioned.